Hey, I've got a confession to make. I once lived a double life. Yes, it's shocking but true. When I was in high school, I was living a completely double divided kind of life. I was going to church and saying and doing one thing at church, and I was saying all the right things and looking really spiritual and carrying my big Bible and being nice to all the older ladies at church. But it was a total, complete sham because I would go to school and I was somebody completely different. I would say and do another thing. I was living this double life and I had this divided heart. It was like I was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Christian. And it was a lie, and it was a fraud, and I was a phony. And there came a time when I had to decide. There came a time when I had to decide who I really was, and I had to stick to that. In Revelations chapter 3 has some pretty strong words for people like me, people who were trying to live a double life. And it's in Revelations chapter 3. We're going to start in verse 15, and it says this: I know your works. You are neither cold with apathy nor hot with passion. It would be better if you were one or the other, but you are neither. So because you are lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will vomit you out of my mouth. This is Jesus talking to a bunch of people who are trying to live a double life. They're not hot with passion. They're not cold with apathy. They are lukewarm. So he's saying, because of that, I'm going to hurl you out of my mouth. We got to decide who we're going to be. We need to decide who you are going to be, or you're going to get hurled. A double life and just doing or saying one thing one place and doing or saying another thing another place, and living different lives and acting one way in front of your parents and acting one way in front of your friends or co-workers. That just isn't going to last. And God's got some pretty strong words for it. Live a double life or you make me sick. Okay? You live a double life, you make God sick. And he says, I'm going to hurl you out of my mouth. Puke, vomit, hurl, heave, upchuck, throw up, barf. Whatever you want to call it, there's nothing pretty about it. It's a violent reaction to something that makes you sick. And if we live a double life, we make God sick. So we need to decide, we don't want to do that. We need to decide, you're going to get in or out. We need to decide, are we going to quit playing games? We need to decide, what life are we going to live? Decide who you are. In the words of the great American poet, Steve Taylor, all you phonies got it wrong. Double lives take half as long. Don't want to live a double life. Okay, decide where you're going to be. And then verse 20 shows us the alternative to that. We don't want to live a double life. We want to live a devoted life. Verse 20 says this: now, pay attention. Okay, when God tells you to pay attention, you probably should pay attention. I am standing at the door knocking. If any of you hear my voice and open the door, then I will come in to visit with you and to share a meal at your table, and you will be with me. Let Jesus into every area of your life. This was written to believers who had shut Jesus out. Don't shut him out. And a lot of times it's just this gradual thing where we're just kind of easing him out the door. And we have invited him in the past, but now we're just kind of tired of him being in our business. And we're tired of him, just sticking around. And we're like, come on, Jesus. And we're easing him out the door gradually. And Jesus is like, no, I want to do life with you. Every part of life with you. Devote yourself to getting to know him. Decide who you are. Okay, don't live a double life. Don't go there. Don't try to be one thing one place and another thing another place. Don't live a double life. Devote yourself to letting Jesus into every part of your life and serving him and honoring him with everything you do. No double lives. Don't shut Jesus out. God bless you guys. Giddy up.